Prominent leaders in the black community joined Congressman Trent Franks on September 23, 2008, as the congressman announced the Prenatal Non-Discrimination Act. This bill, if passed, will make it illegal for abortion to be performed for reasons of race or sex. The bill was announced at a press conference on the Cannon Terrace, and later introduced into the House of Representatives by Representative Franks later that day. The bill already has 30 co-sponsors, including Representatives Jeff Fortenberry, Michael Pence, and Gene Schmidt, who also attended the press conference.
Today, we put forth a simple principle that all Americans of goodwill can embrace, that no child should be marked to die based on their sex or their race.
That's right.
And we put that forth in the backdrop of over 100 million little girls having been aborted simply because they were little girls instead of little boys. We also put it forth in the backdrop of the mind-numbing reality that today in America, half, 1 out of 2, of all African American children are aborted before they are born. Ladies and gentlemen, these are tragedies that beggar expression. The Prenatal Non-Discrimination Act calls upon all of us to renew America's climb to equality and human freedom for all of God's children.
Speakers included Dr. Elvita King, niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend Dr. Clenard Childress, Northeast Region President of the Life Education and Research Network, Stephen Mosier, President of the Population Research Institute, and William Owens Jr. of Black Americans for Real Change.
While we as African Americans have made great strides in closing the racial gap, the gap is not yet closed. There are still areas of racism, and all Americans need to confront and erase these areas.
I am so glad today to be in presence of people that we know are friends of
Yes.
people of color.
Yes.
Anytime you have legislators who don't happen to match my skin color,
Come on.
and yet has the concern to say there should be no discrimination on the basis of race, I know that in Washington we have some friends.
Sex-selective abortion and race-selective abortion is the ultimate form of discrimination because it eliminates life entirely. And I congratulate the Congressman Franks, Congressman Fortenberry, for sponsoring this legislation, and I pray that the American people, when they learn about what's happening, will demand that this form of discriminatory abortion end today.